So I start from the point where last lecture was left. See, this array, I was talking about a 2D array. So a 2D array means, say int a 100 100, it will mean that there are 100 arrays, that is, it is an array of arrays, 100 arrays, where each array consists of maximum 100 numbers. So maximum 100 arrays with maximum 100 numbers each array. Or you can think of it as a matrix, a 2D array. There are two dimensions in it, rows and columns. So whichever way you think of it. Now here you can understand A0 is say 24731, A1 is 78692. So these are the arrays. Now each array, in each array you can also access the elements like this being the A0 array as if. So this is A00, this is A01, this is A02, this is A03 and so on. Now this program that I now talk about is somewhat like this. Say the array is 2, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 2, 8, 9, 7, 1, 4, 4. So this is the array. How many rows? 3 rows, 4 columns. Remember, 4 columns and 3 rows in total. That means in each row there are 4 numbers. So this is the array. Now the program should do a change of this array. What will happen? The array should now become 2, 4, 9, 7, very sorry. I have to go at this point. So 2, 4, 9 followed by the next row should be, I think you can guess, 7, 5, 7. The next row will be 8, 2, 1 and the next row will be 9, 8, 4. So do you understand? I am doing a transposition of the matrix. That is, I am changing the rows to columns and columns to rows. If you look at it, the array was 2, 7, 8, 9 in the first row. Now 2, 7, 8, 9 is in the first column. 4, 5, 2, 8 in the second row. Now 4, 5, 2, 8 in the second column. 9, 7, 1, 4 in the third row. Now 9, 7, 1, 4 in the third column. So the rows and columns have interchanged. Transposition has happened. Now, this also means that the number of rows and the number of columns have interchanged. See, in the original array, there were 3 rows, 4 columns. Now there are 4 rows, 3 columns. So it has interchanged. But if we declare the array as int a nn, or n being hash defined as 100 int a 100 100, then don't forget there is an option for you to enter 100 numbers per row and have 100 rows in total. So you have enough space. You can have 100 rows in total and you have the option of having 100 numbers per row. So though the number of rows and columns change, it does not matter. The number of rows were 3. Now the number of rows are increasing, it is becoming 4, but it doesn't matter, you have the space for putting in 100 rows. In each row there were 4 numbers, now there are 3 numbers. That hardly matters because you have decreased. But even if the number of rows have increased, it does not matter because you have the space for 100 rows and 100 columns. So once this is done, now what change, how will you write this program? You remember, this should be the first part of the program. Enter the number of rows and columns, then scan the rows and columns to m and n, then you say enter the values of the matrix row wise, then I varies from 0 to less than m, that is m is the number of rows. So for each row you are inputting n number of column values, that is n number of elements you are scanning equal to the number of columns. Because if there are 4 columns, then there are 4 numbers per row. See, there are 4 columns, which means 4 numbers per row. So you are running the program like for each row, scan column number of elements. You are scanning that number of elements which is equal to the number of columns per row, because if there are 4 columns, then there are 4 numbers in any row. So you are scanning column number of elements per row. That is the one line of the program, one line summary of this part of the program. So for I equal to 0 to less than m, I plus plus means m number of times, that is row number of times, that is for each row. Scan how many? Scan n elements. What is n? Column. So column number of elements you scan for each row. That is what I am doing. In other words, in programming words, if you are entering with I equal to 0, then you are varying j from 0 to less than n for I equal to 0. So you are scanning A00, A01, A02, A03 and so on up to A0n minus 1. Similarly, when you are entering with I equal to 1 next time, again you are scanning A10, A11, A12, A13, A14 and so on up to A1n minus 1. In this way, last time you entered with I equal to m minus 1, so you scanned am minus 1 0, m minus 1 1, am minus 1 2 and so on up to am minus 1 n minus 1, because there are m number of rows. So this is how the elements of the array has been or have been scanned. Now what to do with this? Interchange. How to interchange? For each and every element you can do something like this, that for I equal to 0, I less than what? Say m, I plus plus, and then again you write for j equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. If you run, how are you going to run it? See, have a look at this. What step you are going to write? See, what is this? A00. What is this? A01. What is this? A02. What is this? A03. Now over here, A00 remains the same. A00 remains the same. But A01 is now placed in position A10. See, A02 is now placed in position A20. A03 is now placed in position A30. Similarly, if you look at this, this is A10. Where is it placed now? It is now placed in A01. A11 is still in A11. This is A11, this is also A11. Now A12 is now placed in A21. The row number and the column number has interchanged. So for each element in the array, if I just do one interchange like this, will it work? You think within your mind, will it work? Will this do? Aji equal to Aij. Say you are entering with 0 0 first, the I0, and you are entering with J0. So A00, you are assigning it to A00. Quite okay, because the number will not change. A00 should not change. Next time, I is still 0, but J has become 1. So what are you doing? A10, you are copying A01 to A10. Absolutely fine. Next time, you are entering with J equal to 2. So what are you doing? You are copying A02 to A20 and so on, A03 to A30. Next time, I will become 1. When it ends the inner for loop, that is, it completes for the first row column number of times, it goes to the outer for loop and I becomes 1. Now this time you enter with j equal to 0, that is, you are saying A10 to be copied to A01. Is not it so? So in this program you are doing the interchange, necessary interchange. So the program should run. So this interchange should be happening completely, it is being done, I can guess, or not. Let's see. Let's try to printf the elements of the array after interchanging the values in rows and columns, that is transposition. After transposition, after interchanging the values in rows and columns are what? You are printing The elements of the array after interchanging the values in rows and columns are row wise. Just write row wise you are printing. So check out row wise. If you print, what is the value of what are the values in the array now? How to print it? Again in the same way, that is like this. Instead of the scanf, just printf. So I will just copy paste this part and then change the scanf to printf. My job should be done. My job should be done. I am just printing the elements of the array, not ampersand, because this is a thing. So it is done now. One thing that you need to do is, this is not needed. Enter the %d values in the %, this is not needed. Another thing you need is, after printing each row, there must be a /n printed. Before you go to the next row, there should be a /n. Only then this printing is done. And after printing each number, you can give a gap, or you can write this as %4d maybe. So 4 spaces you are assigning. So if you now print the array should be printed. You see what I have done. I have done this interchange. I have done AJI, I have made AIJ. You have started from A00, you have gone up to m minus 1, an minus 1, and every time you have changed 01 copied to 10, 02 copied to 02 copied to 20. In this way 12 copied to 21. So you have just interchanged it. So this interchanging of rows and columns should be done fine. Let's see whether it works or not. You don't need this sum. This sum is no more needed because AIJMN is enough. Only this part needs to be commented out. So yes, this part needs to be commented out. You just get rid of this. End the comment over here. So that part is already commented out. Let me run this program. Let's see whether it works. Will it work? What do you think? What do you think? See, enter the number of rows and columns, 3 and 4. So 3 rows, 4 columns. So enter the 4 values in the 0th row. So obviously 3 rows and 4 columns means 4 values in every row. So 4 values in the 0th row, 4, 5, 3 and 2. Enter the 4 values in the 1th row, 3, 9, 8, 2. Enter the 4 values in the 2th row. There are 3 rows. So this is the 3rd row in fact. 0th, 1th, 2th. In this way I am writing 1, 9, 5, 6. So now it should be printed. See what? The elements of the array after interchanging the values in rows and columns are 4, 5, 3, 2, 5, 9, 8, 2, 4, 5, 3, 2, 5, 9, 8, 2, 3, 8, 5, 6. What has happened? Is it interchanged? Is it interchanged? 4, 5, 3, 2. See the first row, 4, 5, 3, 2 is as it is. Suddenly, where from does this 3, 9, 8, 5, 9, 8, 2 come? I have printed 3, 9, 8, 2. Even if it is not interchanged, where from has this come? See, let me do one thing. Before printing the array after transposition, let us print before also. What if I before the transposition print the array once? There is no problem in that. See, here the transposition has happened. The rows and columns have been interchanged. What if before you interchange, just print the array once to see what was the array, so that it is easy for you to compare. So how to do it? Very simple. The same logic over here. I have just printed the array. So instead of printing before transposition, I am just printing after transposition. I am printing before transposition. So this part remains absolutely same. I have just printed the array. For I equal to 0, I less than m I plus plus, or j equal to 0, j less than n j plus plus. You have printed the array. Let me see whether the arrays after interchanging or before interchanging are they different. So over here you can also give a printf. Printf the elements of the original array. The elements of the original array /n over here, and let me continue. So let me now run this program and see. So again 3 and 4, 3 rows, 4 columns. So 4 values in the 0th row, 3, 2, 9 and 8. Then 4 values in the 1th row, 9, 5, 7, 1. 4 values in the 2th row, 2, 3, 6, 4. So the 3 rows, in each row 4 values are entered. Let's see what happens. The elements of the original array. See what? 3298 acceptable. 9571 acceptable. 2364 acceptable. See what has happened. 3298, 2571, 9764. What has happened? See, you have forgot one basic thing. Why this program is malfunctioning? Because one basic thing you forgot, or rather I did not write deliberately. See, after interchanging, the number of rows and columns have also interchanged. The number of rows and the number of columns have also interchanged. Now there are not m rows, but n rows. Instead of n columns now, there are m columns. Is not it so? Because after interchanging, the things have changed. If I run it now, enter the number of rows and columns, 3, 4, once again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 values in the first, 1, 9, 2, 6 and 9, 7, 4, 2. See, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 9, 2, 6, 9, 7, 4, 2. Acceptable. Now see, the array has changed. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely fine. The first row was 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first column is 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the second row is 1, 9, 2, 6. How come suddenly the row has become 6, 9, 2, 6? There is a mistake. Is not it so? Where is the mistake? The third row was 9, 7, 4, 2. How come it has become 7, 2, 4, 2? It should have been 9, 7, 4, 2. How come this mistake has happened? Do you understand what I mean to say? Why it has happened? I am telling you how it has happened. See this, your interchange. Say I is 0 and j enters with 1. So you are doing A01 copied to A10. See this, A01 copied to A10. Then what? Again, when next time I becomes 1, you are entering with j equal to 0. What are you doing? A10, you are copying to A01. You are again changing the change that you made, restoring the original. See what has happened. First time I was 0. You entered with j as 0. Okay, A00 copied to A00. No problems. Next time j is 1, which means A01 copied to A10. In this way you copy A02 copied to A20, A03 copied to A30. Things are fine. Now suddenly I becomes 1. J is 0. What are you doing? You are copying A10 to A01. Previously you copied A01 to A10. Now you are copying A10 to A01, which means you are changing the change which you made. What to do? How to do it? Let's see. So for that, understanding how to write it, let me put an example over here and try to understand. Where was the mistake and how I can rectify it? See, 4, 5, 6, 7, you consider, was the array first row. The second row, 2, 9, 8, 4. Say the next row, 7, 4, 2, 9. Now you have to remember one thing, that you have declared the array as A 100, 100. So after this, there are many other elements. There are actually 100 elements in each row. Because you have declared the array as A 100, 100. So there are 100 elements each row, which means there is an x over here. X means any garbage value, x over here, and so on. there are 100 elements where the rest after 4, 5, 6, 7 are all garbages. Similar over here, x, 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 I'm deliberately writing this, x and so on. Similarly over here, each array is of 100 length. Each 1D array is of 100 length, or each row is of 100 length. So the rest of the elements are garbage. Similarly, there are 100 rows possible because the array has been declared as a 100, 100. So 100 rows possible means here also x, 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 x are all there, followed by all x's over here, and so on. I think you understand this. Now what you were doing in this program, what were we doing? Where did we go wrong? Aj, you have copied Aij. See, you have started with A00. See, you are entering, first time you entered with I equal to 0 and j was also initially 0. So I is 0, j is also 0. So A00 copied to A00, that is 4 copied to its position. Next, what are you doing? J is becoming 1 this time. J is becoming 1 this time. I is 0, but the inner for loop iterating, j has become 1. So what have you done? A01, you copied A01 to A10. So A01, what is this? 5. Where have you copied it? Over here, 2. Your 2 is gone. Your 2 is lost. This was 2. So just for your understanding purpose, I am writing it over here. I am writing it as a separate array. You have copied it Aij to Aji. A01, this 4 is okay. But this 5 you have copied to A10. Here you have written 5. The 2 that was present is gone. So if this 2 is gone, how can you change this 5 to 2? This should become 2 after the interchange. But that 2 you have overwritten. You have done Aji equal to Aij, that is A01. You have copied it to A10, which is wrong. So it means 5 has been copied over here, which is absolutely wrong. See, next time what happens? You have copied A02, j becomes 2, A02 to A20. So 02, what is that? 6. This 6 remains unchanged. But here you have copied 6 over here. Similarly, A03, which is 7, you have copied to A30. This becomes 7. So your 2, 7, all these are gone. Instead of that, 5 and 6 have been copied. 7 copied over here, overwriting the garbage is okay. But your 5 and 6 has overwritten the 2 and 7. See, next time what happens? Next time, your rows are completed now. Now I will become 1 because j has iterated from 0 to less than n. J has iterated from 0 to 3. So it's done now. Ai becomes 1. Now j is 0, you enter. What have you done? You have copied A10 to A01. A10 you have copied to A01. What is A10? This 5. You have copied it. Hardly matters. This was already 5. You have copied this 5 over here. You have done a mistake. Instead of copying, you should have swapped. You should have interchanged. This 5 would have been changed to 2 and this 5 would have gone over here. So your program logic was wrong. So what is the new program logic I can think of? See, I can do it like this, that when you are copying Aji to Aij, instead of copying it to Aji, you interchange Aji and Aij. See, A00 you are entering with. So you copy A00 to A00, interchange between A00 and A00 doesn't matter. Next, now j is 1. Your j is 1, I is still 0. So what to do? I is still 0. J is 1. So what are you doing? A01 and A10 to be interchanged. That is over here. If you even don't use this, you forget about this thing now. You just forget about this thing now, and you just start with this single array. If you interchange now, this 5 will come over here and 2 will come over here. That is what you want. Next time j will become 2. So you are interchanging A02 with 20. What does that mean? This 7 will come over here and the 6 over here will go over here. Just interchange. Interchanging means you are swapping the numbers, interchanging the numbers. So that is what you want. Next time j will become 3. So you are copying A03, this one, to here. That is what you want. This garbage will be replaced by 7 and this x garbage will come over here. Doesn't matter, because now your array will have only 3 columns and 4 rows. But see, here this 2 and 7 has gone over here and your 4, 5, 6, 7 has formed this column. That is what you wanted. Next time I becomes 1, but you are starting j from 0. So again you are saying you exchange 1 0 with 0 1. That is, you are again asking it to interchange 2 and 5. If you again interchange, 5 will regain its position and 2 will regain its position. You don't want that. What do you want? You want to avoid that. Instead you want to start from 9. You want to avoid changing A01 with A10 now. You want to start from A11. You started from A00, but this time A00, 01, 02, 03 you have done. But you want to avoid starting from 10, because if you start from 10, what will happen is 10 will again be exchanged with 01. So this will again be exchanged and the old positions will be regained. You don't want that. You want to start from 11. So A11 exchanged with A11 doesn't mean anything. But A12, j will become 2, A12 to be exchanged with A21. So the 4 will come over here. Which 4? This 4. A12 is this position, A21 is this position. So 1, 2, this 4 will come over here and the 8 present over here will be going over here. Then A13 exchanged with 3, 1. So what will happen? The x will come in this position and the 4 will go to this position. This position change to x doesn't matter. Garbage doesn't matter because there will be 3 columns now. Next time you have completed this row. So I will become 2. If you start from A20, if you start from j equal to 0 again, then you are starting from A20. You are exchanging A20 with A02. What does that mean? A20 means which position? This position. You are exchanging with A02. Again you are going to exchange this. This 6. This position you are exchanging with this. Again they will regain the old positions. You don't want that. You don't want A02 or A20. You don't want A21. Instead you want to start from A22. A22 exchange with A22 remains the same. So hardly matters whether you exchange. But now A23 will be exchanged with 32. Which position? This 9 will be exchanged with what? This x. So this x will go over here and this 9 will go over here. That is what you wanted. That is what you wanted. So do you remember one thing? Here what do you need to do? Here you need to swap. That is, the program to be written is swap AJI with AIJ. How to do that? This I am making a comment because this is not a program statement. But I need to do a program statement to swap AJI with AIJ. And you don't want to start this from 0 because A00 will be changed, okay. But A01 changed with A10 already. You don't want A10 again to be swapped with A01. It will regain its position. Instead, you want to start from 00, go up to 01, 02, 03 and so on. Again, you want to start from A11, go from A11, 12, 13 and so on. You don't want to start from 820, you want to start from 822. So 22, 23, 24, 25, fine. So here you are not going to start from 0, instead from I. If it is the 0th row, you start from the 0th element. If it is the 1th row, you start with the 1th element. If it is the 2th row, you start with the 2th element, and so on. So I believe you understand this. However, because you don't need to swap 2 2 with 2 2, it's useless. 3 3 with 3 3, useless. So you can avoid j equal to I and start from I plus 1. That is, you don't need 0 0 to be swapped with 0 0. Instead, if it is the 0th row, you can start from the 1th element. If it is the 1th row, you can start from the 2th element. If it is the 3th row, you can start from the 4th element, and so on. I think you understand. Now how to swap? What is the method of swapping? See, method of swapping, I will just teach you something over here. I will tell you something over here. Firstly, let me get rid of all this. This will disturb. Let me get rid of all these things. Just get rid. You don't need, you have understood. So this part I delete. Now I want to tell you how to swap. Say A and B are two numbers where A is 5, B is 3. How to swap A and B so that A becomes 3, the result is A becomes 3 and B becomes 5. How to swap? A is 5, B is 3. You want to swap so that A becomes 3, B becomes 5. Can you do something like that? A equal to B, B equal to A, followed by B equal to A. Will this work? Say A equal to B followed by B equal to A. Will it work? Say A is 5, B is 3. As soon as you make A equal to B, A becomes equal to 3 and B also is 3. Please see this. A was 5, B was 3. Now you want to swap. I get rid of this. A is 5, B is 3. You want to swap so that A becomes 3 and B becomes 5. That is the result of swapping you want. A is 5, B is 3. You want to swap so that A becomes 3, B becomes 5. But over here, if you write A equal to B, immediately B is copied to A. What is B? B is 3. What does A become? A becomes 3. So now A equal to 3, B equal to 3. If you write B equal to A, what will happen? A still remains 3 and B you are changing, you are making B equal to A means again you are copying A which is 3 to B. Doesn't matter at all. It does not happen. The swapping does not happen. If you exchange these two lines, still it does not work. If you write B equal to A first, then A equal to B, then what will happen? You see for yourself. Say you change this and instead you write B equal to A first, followed by A equal to B. Now will it work? You see for yourself. Will it work? A equal to 5, B equal to 3. Once you write B equal to A is copied to B. So what does B become? B becomes equal to A, 5. And what is A? A is still 5. You have just copied A to B. A was 5, you have copied it to B. B has become 5. So B equal to 5, A equal to 5. Your 3 is lost. A equal to B will again keep the same thing. B will still remain 5, A will still remain 5. Or copied 5 will be again copied to A. Doesn't matter. So you are losing it. What to do? What to do is you have to use a temporary variable. You just use a temporary variable, temp equal to A. You just temporarily keep this 5 to temp variable. So your 5 is now kept in temp. Temp is 5 and your A is still 5, your B is still 3. Check this. A equal to 5, B equal to 3. I am just getting rid of this. This will disturb you. So let me get rid of this. See, A equal to 5, B equal to 3. So you have just used a temp for swapping. Use a temporary variable, temp equal to A. So temp equal to A means temp becomes 5. A is copied to temp, temp becomes 5. A remains 5, B remains 3. Now if you do A equal to B, then what happens is temp still remains 5 or keeps the 5 saved. A equal to B changes A to 3 because B is 3 and B is 3, B remains 3. So see what was happening was every time your A equal to B was changing the A and the original value of A was getting lost. Here you have saved the original value of A to temp. So temp is 5, A is 5, B is 3. Next time you are copying B to A has become 3, B is still 3. But temp stores the 5. Now what will you do? You will copy the B from temp, or you will copy the temp to B. So temp still remains 5. I am not interested with temp anymore. A is still 3 because in the last line A was 3. I have not touched it. But B equal to temp, the temp value 5 has been copied to B. So now you see this. A is 3, B is 5. Initially A was 5, B was 3. Now A is 3, B is 5. What has happened? A and B, they have got swapped. Is not it so? So I will get rid of this part. I will write it there. Control delete. I will just delete this part. I will just delete this part. Now, how to write this program then? You know, over here, you need to swap the values of Aij and Aji. For I equal to 0, I less than m, I plus plus. J equal to I plus 1. So that, why you have started from I plus 1, you remember? Because you have swapped already 0, 1, swapped with 1, 0. Next time when I comes with 1, you don't want to swap 1, 0 with 0, 1 again. Reswapping will again put it in their original places. So you have started from I plus 1. So that 0, 1 swapped with 1, 0 earlier. This time 1, 0 does not get swapped with 0, 1. 1, it starts from 1, 2. Is not it so? So over here what you do is swapping. How to do swapping? Swapping of Aij with Aji. Temp equal to Aij. Aij equal to Aji. See what you are doing. You are saving Aij to temp. Now you are copying Aji to Aij. But the old value of Aij is not lost. Old value of Aij is in temp. So to get the new value of Aji, Aji's new value is the old value of Aij. Where is that old value of Aij saved? In temp. So see, old value of Aij you are saving to temp. You are assigning the old value of Aji as the new value of Aij. And the new value of Aij will be equal to the old value of Aij. Aji will be equal to the new value of Aji will be equal to the old value of Aij. Where is it saved? To temp. So see, Aij and Aji have been exchanged. So this for loop will need a bracket. The outer for loop will not need a bracket because it contains only one block within it. So this swapping will ensure that the array has been, elements of the array have been swapped. Let me run once and see. And also remember over here, when you are printing, when you scanned it, this was M, this was N. When you are printing, this is N and this is M, because the elements of the array has been transpositioned. Now the rows and columns number have interchanged. Now there are N rows and M columns. Initially there were M rows and N columns. You can write this program, you can just make a dry run of this, that is, you can take an example, run each line of the code to see what is actually happening. Let me run it once, I can again explain it after running. Alt, enter. Oh, okay, one thing, temp has not been declared, you are using temp, let me use that, let me declare that. So temp, let me run it, Alt, enter. Enter the number of rows and columns, again 3 and 4, just to be. The 4 values in the 0th row, 2, 5, 9, 1, 4 values in 0th row. There are 3 rows, 4 values in the 1th row, 9, 5, 6, 2. 4 values in the 2th row, 5, 1, 0, 3. Now, the 3 rows have been entered, 4 values entered. So, see what? The elements of the original array, you see from the top of the screen, 2591, yes, 2591 is the first row. 9562, yes, 9562 is the second row. 5103, yes, 5103 is the third row. This is the original array. Now elements of the array after interchanging the values in rows and columns are row wise printed. See, 295 was your first column, 0th column. changed to your 0th row. 295 is now a row. Or in the other way you can look at it. 2591 was the 0th row. Now it has become the 0th column, 2591. 9562 was your 1th row. Now 9562 is your 1th column. 5103 was your 2th row. Now 5103 is your 2th column. Is not it so? Look in the other way. 960 was your 2th column. Now 960 is your 2th row. So the things have worked absolutely fine. How you have done it? Will I explain this swapping part once more? See, I will again try to explain to you with an example, if in case you have not understood. If you have understood, you can stop the program over here and go for a bit of rest and come back with the next program. If you have not, you can just have a look at this once more. 4562, 7130, 9743. Now the rest of the array is x, x, and so on, because you have declared up to 100. Each row will contain 100 numbers, and there can be 100 rows. You have declared the array as 100, 100. So all these are garbages. However, you have used only this part, and you are also printing only that part. So this is your array, and don't you forget that this continues, x, 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 so on, x, x, dot, 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 x. In this way, there are more rows, up to 100 rows. Now see what you are doing. When you are copying A00, you have started with I equal to 0. J you have started from I plus 1. So you have started from 0, 1. 0, 1 you are exchanging with 1, 0. So the array becomes 4 over here is same. But 7 copied over here, 5 copied over here. 1, 0 interchanged with 0, 1. Because you are entering I with 0. You are entering j with how much? You are entering j with 1. Next time I is still 0, but j has incremented, so j is 2. So 0, 2 interchange with 2, 0. So the 9 has come over here and 6 has gone over here. Next time this 2 has interchanged again with what? This 2 has interchanged with x. This is x now. Is not it? So no, this is 2 now. And this x has come over here. Next time you have done with this, you are done with this. Now I becomes 1. I is 1 now. If you start with j equal to 0, then you are entering with 1, 0. You are interchanging 1, 0 with 0, 1 means again 7 and 5 will be interchanged. So you have not done that. You have started with j equal to I plus 1. I plus 1 means j has started this time with 2 because I is 1. J is 2 means this 1 will remain unchanged. However, this 3 will get interchanged with what? With the 7. So 7 comes over here and 3 comes over here. And your 0 will be interchanged with x. So this is x now. This is 0 now. Next time I becomes 2. J you are starting from 3. So 2, 2 is 4, remains unchanged, and this part 6 and 3 remain unchanged. If you interchange, they will be wrongly interchanged. They will be wrongly, you have already done that. You have already done the change. That's why where it has come from here, 6 and 3, has come from here to this position, 6 and 3. If you again interchange, they will go back to the original position. So you are starting from I plus 1. So this A22 remains unchanged. But this 3, 2, 3 is being changed with 3, 2. So 2, 3, this 3 over here comes x and 3 goes over here. So next time I comes with what? I comes with 3, but j starts from 4. So j starts from 4. 4 less than 4 is obviously false. 4, 4, nothing to be done. So this is wrong. It stops over here and you have got the things you have wanted. So you can get rid of this part again and run the program once more, maybe with a different set of things, and check. So this is deleted. Sorry for this. Sorry for this. Okay. So I'm deleting now. Just this part getting deleted. this part is getting deleted. So now if I run this program should run absolutely fine. Alt-R, enter the number of rows. Say there are 2 rows, 5 columns this time. So 5 numbers per row. So 5 values in 0th row, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1. And 5 values in the 1th row, only 2 rows are there. So this is last time, 2, 8, 5, 9, 1. So see, the elements of the original array. Have a look, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 8, 5, 9, 1. Absolutely fine. Elements after interchanging, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1 becomes your column, 2, 8, 5, 9, 1 becomes your next column. So the program is done. You can run this once more, you can check once more, you can try it yourself. This thing will be done. So we can take a bit of break over here and come back. Thank you so much.